So long to find a spot where I could come and just make a video really quickly. I don't have the best place to make videos currently, but don't worry, I'm not even aware of that. I know I'm about to have some of the best spots to shoot videos known to man. I'm having fun with this, guys. Today was a bit of a tougher day to get a video out for you guys because, I had some personal things in my life to take care of, but I said I would do this daily and I would get it out daily to show you guys exactly what's necessary to switch your reality. I did it long ago and never thought to do something like this, but here now I'm doing it. Don't know how long I have in this parking lot. I'm going to tell myself that I'm going to perfectly have the right amount of time for this video and we'll all be good. So say it with me. You're not waiting for a shift. You are the shift. Say it right now. I am so lithic. I'm not supposed to say it right now. I'm trying different things, but hopefully that starts to catch on. If not, we'll get something. But other than that, yeah, man, today's been great. It was the love of my life's birthday. Tried to make it the best one for her possible. Funny enough, her grandma ended up saying the same thing I did. I just looked at the camera at 111 too. That's funny. But I told her, remember, your birthday, the only one that could really make your birthday special is you. And everyone around can reflect it as best as possible for you, but it's really you experiencing your own reality. Her grandma said that, but more in a Christian way. But that's the whole thing, is all of these religions, spiritual systems are all really telling you the same truth, and it's basically that you are Neo. As I said that, I look and the time is 1:44. Oh my gosh, can I get a hallelujah? No, I'm just joking. As I was walking up the hill, I was in complete darkness, telling you guys in the first shot of this video that I did, saying like, hey, people like my voice, so hopefully you guys do over here too, that it's soothing and I don't have to be on camera and you guys will just resonate with the message or not, because it really doesn't matter what I look like. It's the frequency coming through me. But hey, I found myself into the light, so here we go. Let's get our affirmations out the way and then I'll catch you guys up. I'm whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. My reality is aligning every day, sharper and sharper to everything I wish to experience. I'm experiencing my desired reality currently right now. Every day, God supplies all my needs. My needs are met every single day of the week. I am divinely taken care of every step of the way. The universe is always working through me. I always say the right things. I'm always in the right place at the right time. I'm always meeting the right people. This is actually funny because, funny enough, I got some really cool offers and I'll show you guys as they materialize stronger, but really cool things since I decided to take the jump in the last few videos of really deciding like it's time to step away from my physical family to walk into that divine family that is waiting around the corner for me. And it's funny, I met people on my journey in a physical sense that has come to pass that told me, like, spirit really brings you to the right people that you need to meet. It's you, when you're calling for that family. I realized as I looked at my whole journey and looked back at everything that I've done and went through, I realized I have met so many of the right individuals for the things that I was going through in my life at the right time. Like my friend's mom, love her to death, call her my second mom. I also have a third mom out there, but second mom helped me with the move out of my parents' house and everything. And even my aunt and my immediate family was ready to ride for me. And that's always what I say. I always got angels and everyone protecting me, and I'm always protected. Like, I've always felt divinely protected due to also the mindset that I had. I awakened very young, so you already know what comes with people who are like the initiated or the chosen. The challenges come for them and they really need to meet their angels in a physical sense. I've had a lot of scenarios where things and beings that were playing the other side, because this is all the divine creation, but tried to pull me in a certain direction. And I've had soldiers at every corner, some that rode for me so deep, but they're not even here anymore, left without reason. And that's okay, because I understand in my heart that they had to leave at the right time. So, that's just for me. But nonetheless, I'm feeling really good. I'm sorry, there's a car turning around. I'm trying to make sure that I'm okay, but I think I'm gonna start walking. You guys just hear my voice. So let's start walking, because I don't know this neighborhood too well, and I don't want to look too weird. Sometimes when I was recording videos, right, actually back at my house, I remember there was this really cool parking lot. Literally not a sign in sight, not a single sign that said it was like a trespassing, but the cop was so fucking cool with me when he figured out I had a YouTube. But he did come. Actually, I can't say that. In other people's perspectives, he would have came off hostile, but I never let that stuff get to me. I never really had a bad occurrence with a cop. I've had things where people say that possibly here and there it's, you know, profiling or whatever, but I never let that get to me because I met so many cool cops. But yeah, probably better I just start walking because I'm not sure I don't want to be in that parking lot and then I missed the sign. So you guys are gonna have to rock with my voice for now, but yeah, man, I mean, what else can I really say? I'm out here living and embodying exactly what I tell you guys on video. Every affirmation I say is everything I say, you know, and I'm doing an overdrive, so I'm going even more in. And just to update you guys, if you're early in the journey and maybe this video is like you came in the series is at video 60, I really did do this, man. When I made $28,000, I meditated every single day and I counted out $100 bills. I just counted out 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1,000. I counted out 10 stacks of 1,000 in my mind's eye. And in 2 months, I had 10,000, or I had double that. And there's some creators on here that'll tell you you'll usually get double your manifestation if you can stay with it, because the inner world is the true world. So all of that repetition and all of that visualization, because I'm very, very visual. I can imagine a scene and just like, I can feel all the things, like I could feel each dollar bill. I could feel the smell of it. I could feel the texture in my hand. And I was able to do that. And doing that and then repeating, I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. It only took 2 months and the materialization was realized. So now again, I'm in a state in my life where the embodiment is being, I wouldn't say tested because we are the test, but I would say I'm in another mode where it's like the power of I am. I like to reference him now because I knew my higher self was going to bring me a channel like his because I knew it was this simple. But it's almost like everyone is on different levels. So sometimes you need a reminder of who you are. But when I seen his channel and he literally had 2 weeks left till he was about to be on the street, I was like, yeah, this is the guy. Somebody who's raw with it. Someone who's going to tell you, you don't really need to manifest. Or not manifest. Someone who's going to tell you, you don't really need to, someone who's going to tell you, you don't really need to meditate. You don't really need to affirm in repetition for hours. I'm living proof of that also. There's a new place that I want to move to that I am moving to. And I wanted to meet someone who was like a resident there, like for real. Like they lived there like almost all their life. And they give me the goods and the bads. And no holds barred, like whatever the saying is. I want the raw experience. Give it to me. I don't care. Tell me, because it won't shift my wanting to move there or not. Literally the next day, how the unfolding happened was that we ended up going to this shop out in Texas. And at first, I didn't want to go. I was like, but you know what? Whatever. You never know. I said, why not? There's probably not going to be anything for me there, funny enough. But let's go, right? And it was cool because 2 things happened at this shop. When we go to the shop, I end up meeting a lady who lived in the place that I wanted to move to for like 30 or 20 years. I think it was 20 years. She lived there for 20 years. Not only did she give me she said, oh, I got a landlord out there. Just let me know when you guys are going to move and I'll connect you with my landlord. I was like crazy. That was the first part of the unfolding. 2, she also said, that's just how the universe works. I'm not surprised. And then 3, the next thing that happened was, what was the next thing that happened? Oh, the next thing that happened was, I said that there was nothing in the store for me, right? And I said, I got to see an owl or a moon because my main channel is Lunar Was Lost. So, right, I go, I want to see like an owl or a moon or something, or even an owl in a moon. kid you not, a lady walks by with her husband and points on the wall and goes, "Oh, look at this owl inside this moon." I kid you not, but it wasn't in my awareness. And that's how awareness works. So, yeah, I mean, what else can I say? That's how awareness works. Another cool thing with my cousin actually recently is something happened to her. This job, she realized when we had a whole conversation about the scriptures and things like that, this job, she realized she got too excited about it. I realized where I got too excited about jobs. And remember, if you get excited, it puts it on the pedestal because you're the one who's actually the prize. So lo and behold, she calls me yesterday, I think. She calls me yesterday, right? And yesterday she calls me and goes, "Guess what?" I said, "What?" She goes, "I got the job." I said, "Of course you did." And she said, "Yeah, of course I did." But she said, "Remember, it comes with a couple caveats because she was manifesting it from the awareness that she last was." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I already know about that." Because it's like the self-concept. If your self-concept wasn't meeting the place that you manifest the thing you want. So like with me, I'm not materialistic. I don't buy like materialistic things. I'm not really a huge consumer. I just buy what I need and then save the rest of my money, right? Still, with that being my self-concept, it's the infinite works in magical ways, you guys, as I go into the light. The infinite works in so many mysterious ways, right? So it's so funny, but here's what happens, right? I end up still losing a lot of that money. An apartment that I would have moved into, I end up telling them I don't want to go through all the, because at the person, I had somebody in my life that was like feeding a lot of fear to me at the time. And I never like moved into my own apartment on my own. So I put $4,000 down on an apartment that I never moved into in Houston, Texas. And just little things like that slowly chipped away at the money because you have an infinite intelligence in your mind. And there's more to that story, but without going deep, I'm just explaining to y'all that, remember, you're dealing with God. So if you don't have the self-concept within yourself that you are one with God and you can withstand anything that is thrown at you, and you have that self-concept that you are completely locked, the infinite will find a way to infinitely take away what you have in an infinite amount of ways, because there are infinite possibilities and infinite parallel universes. So to me, it had to be able to fool me to get rid of the money, and it did. Because I was like, I would never lose money. I save it though. So there's no way like that I don't have the self-concept to keep the money. Nope, it still found ways to leave my life because I didn't have a constant flow. And now I understand how it works, because you really have to become what you want. So to end the video, I will say, because I'm on a busy street, well, not busy right now because it's like night, but I will say, look at with the light behind me like Christ. You are the one. You are Neo. This is the Matrix. Wake up. You are the power. I am power. I am love. I am wealth. I am consistently aligning to the reality that is locked in with me. I am there right now experiencing it. I need no validation outside of myself to experience the reality I truly desire. I am experiencing it now. I love you guys. Go out, create your reality, and stay aware. Peace out.